Good morning, Laredo, Texas. Welcome to Who's Who. I'm your new host, Jonathan Mongala, and today we will be talking about with one of the few people that are in charge of LISD's top programs, the Villarreal-VMT School of Communications and Fine Arts Magnet School, also better known as VMT. And who better to discuss this program than the principal herself, Dr. Marta Villarreal, as our guest. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Villarreal.
Well, thank you for inviting me. This is exciting.
All right, the first question will be, can you tell me a little bit of your background and why did you decide to be an educator?
Well, I was really a business major until I had my kids. I went through the business program, and then I decided I wanted to spend more time with my kids, so I thought, wow, what better than to have the summer off, right? And that's how I got into education, and then I fell in love with teaching. And I was doing a lot of counseling at that time because as a teacher you do that. And I decided to become a counselor then, and then of course I went into administration. And you know, I've never stopped learning. I feel it's important for all of us to continue learning. Once you start exploring and researching and learning new things, it's hard to stop, especially in the field of education. I love it. I became a teacher, a counselor, a technology trainer, a teacher trainer, an assistant principal, a grant writer, and then I came into the administrative position, and I love it. I love being an administrator because I get to partake of everything that happens in the school, whether it be training, talking, guiding the students, making decisions that will impact students' lives. And I think I'm in a very good position, especially at this campus. This, I'm sure you know as a student here, is a very unique, it is a wonderful, wonderful campus. It's not a regular high school. This is an experience.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. How long have you been a principal here?
I've been this is my 8th year. However, I've been a principal for 21 years, and before that I was an assistant principal for 3, and a counselor and a teacher. And I enjoy what I'm doing right now.
Can you tell me what was your idea of VMT before you became a principal of it?
Well, this is like I tell everybody, I have been doing a lot of research on the arts and how it impacts student learning and achievement. I went to Cambridge for the Learning in the Brain conferences for 7 years, and this was something that I had been researching, the same thing as dual language, how important it is for us as educators to instill the arts and the ability to communicate in many ways, whether it's through the arts or communication or simply by being a good writer and speaker. But I have always believed that the arts really impact the cognitive abilities of our students. After doing a lot of research, I thought one of these days I'm going to start a program. And that had been in the back of my mind for many years. And then I was getting ready to retire, and I was assigned to the Villarreal-VMT Magnet School 8 years ago. And it was like, it was an assignment from heaven because I fell right into my niche. And this is where I think this has been the best experience in my career as an educator. This is absolutely incredible to be in a school like this where you get to see so much talent, and you get to see how this, how your innate abilities of creativity can certainly positively impact your academic area. And I see it. We have students coming in as freshmen that are barely passing. And in 1 or 2 years, our students here do excel. We have one of the top scores in the district. We don't have all GTs. Many people think that this school is an academic magnet school, and in essence, it is not. our demographics show that only about 23% of our student population is considered GT. We have 28% limited English proficient, 89% economically disadvantaged. You know, we have a microcosm of what all the other high schools have. And so, but yet something happens at this campus where students really blossom and they really achieve their potential, not only academically, but they really create their talents, whether it be in communication or dance or music. That really impacts their cognitive development.
Okay, when we come back, we will know more about Dr. Villarreal, works as a VMT principal. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back. Now, before we went on to the break, we mentioned that what was your idea of VMT? Now that you are a principal of this school, what has changed?
Well, really, the only change that I see, which is a big one, is that we moved from an old campus to a new facility, a state-of-the-art facility that really provides a lot of more opportunities for our students to learn and to reach their potential as far as their creativity and their area of arts. The change has really been in the increase in the number of students, for one, and certainly that the teachers have more opportunities, more resources to develop their programs more fully and more completely. That has been a tremendous change. Also, the joy in our students' faces of coming to this beautiful school. It is not like any other campus. This is a very different, very unique setting that I guess the culture in this campus is very different. Our kids are happy here. As you know, we have students that come in from the 3 high schools. They're bused in. And although there might be rivalry with football games and all of that, at VMT we have no rivalry. We're a team. Everybody works in groups and ensembles, and trying to produce programs and presentations and musical pieces, and they all need to come together to do that, and it's done very well.
What is your expectation for the students that come to VMT?
Well, my expectations are very high, as they are very high for my teaching staff. My expectations are that when students come to VMT, they come because they want to be here. And they come because they want to do better. They want to better themselves. They come here because they want to develop their talents. My expectations are that my kids, my students, will be the best that they can be. I want them to be self-actualizing. I want my kids to become optimal learners, to grab and seize every opportunity they have to better themselves. I see my kids succeed, and those are my expectations. I want them to graduate from high school and really keep focused on their talents and really keep focused on their goals and make them become a reality, because everybody here is super talented.
Since we are in a new building, how much input you had on the new construction, And is this school the way you wanted? Do you know how much money LISD has spent on this?
Oh my goodness! Yes, I did have a lot of input. As the entire faculty, everybody was given the opportunity to meet with the architects to talk about all the little details that were needed for each program. I'm still very involved in trying to get, tweak every little thing that's still pending. We still have a couple of little items that still need a little tweaking. I'm there because to me this is something. It's a dream come true. It's something that we've waited for. The VMT faculty and students have waited for 22 years to bring to fruition, and this is a very beautiful campus. It just won a architectural design, and we were presented with the award with a trophy, and it's beautiful. It is a gorgeous campus. It has, like I said, state-of-the-art everything. Our dance studios, our musical ensemble rooms, our orchestra room. Look at our beautiful communication department. It is second to none. I've even heard that it's even better than KGNS, and I don't know how true that is, but I've heard it from different people that have come in to visit. We have had many visitors come in, and everybody walks out of here in disbelief at what we have here. It is the jewel of the district, not only in its building that it is so beautiful, but in the students that we have here. They're very polite. As you know, we have a character education program because to me, it is very, very important to instill character in our students because without it, you won't succeed. And so you need to be very honest. You need to have a lot of integrity. You need to be responsible, and a good citizen, and that's why it is important, for our students to not just be fantastic students, fantastic dancers. They need to have character. They need to have self-respect and respect others. That's very important to me.
Okay, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Who's Who. Now, before we went on break, I would just like to know, can you tell me what does this school have to offer?
A lot of things. First of all, it is a school that offers students an opportunity to develop their individual talents. But more than that, we have programs such as the dance department, which is, right now we have 3 different genres of dance, which is contemporary, classical ballet, and the folkloric, which includes flamenco and salsa and all that nice stuff. And then we have our music department is second to none. Many of the district students that make it to state are coming from VMT. Our music teachers are very, very dedicated. They're highly trained. They're experts. And so we have a wonderful music department that includes vocal, a wonderful choir. We have guitars, we have steel drums, we have Philharmonic Orchestra, we have strings, low brass, high brass, you name it, we offer it here. And then we have, of course, our communication department, which is second to none again. Beautiful facilities, you've all done so much. Within the area of communications, we have the award-winning newspaper, the Magnet Tribute, and we also have the literary magazine, also an award-winning production. It's a beautiful magazine. It gives the students an opportunity to express themselves through poetry, through graphic arts, through essays. A beautiful, beautiful magazine. We also have a theater arts program that is fantastic. Our auditorium is beautiful, and it's really being utilized quite frequently. We have a recital hall. Our art department, they just won. They swept everything at the Laredo Center for the Arts citywide contest. We have a beautiful art department program that offers sculpting, jewelry making, drawing, painting. We also have a fantastic academic department. Advanced placement, pre-advanced placement classes in English, language arts, and in the social studies area. And of course, we have a fantastic, fantastic faculty. I mean, top-notch teachers here.
At the end of your time period as a principal here at VMT, what do you want to leave in this school?
I want to leave, more importantly than anything, the belief that anybody that comes into this school is going to walk out a different person. We are transformers. This school transforms students. It takes them from ordinary students to super students, very self-confident, very self-sure of themselves, ready to take on the world. That's what I want to leave behind. I want to make sure that I leave that notion that anybody coming to VMT will be transformed into a better human being, into a better person, and somebody that's going to contribute to society.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to add to the people that are watching this right now and want to have an interest in this program?
Oh, absolutely. I want to welcome anybody that's listening out there to come and visit our school, to find out what this school has to offer, to find out what makes the school so special. It is a very special school. It is something very unique to Laredo, very unique to this community. And I want to have everybody come and see what this school is about. And if you have children, if you have high school students that are ready to come into the high school area, then this is a place for them.
Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Villarreal, for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me here.
All right. I'm your host, Jonathan Moncada, and this has been Who's Who. Goodbye. See you next week.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys.